again. It's a red skin.
Welcome back to another video, guys. So I've got some new Born Pretty products today. These are builder in a bottles quick extension gel. So I will quickly show you the colours. We've got a milky white, a light milky pink, soft nude and nude pink. So they are 7ml bottles. I've done these swatches in really thin coats because they are small bottles. I didn't want to waste any. So just quickly show you the colours there. That's the milky white. Quite opaque for a milky white. And that is a light milky pink. Again, a really thin coat. I really like that one, actually. That one is probably my second favourite out of all 5. Then we've got pink. Bit of a baby pink, isn't it? Maybe bubblegum pink. I don't know. But I like it. And then this is the soft nude. This is the one I ended up using today on my nails. Nice nude. And lastly, I wasn't too keen on this one. Nude pink. Yeah, I wasn't too keen on that one. Don't forget, guys, I've got a 20% off code for Born Pretty. I'll leave it in my description box or it'll be pinned in my comments. So that is all 5 colours together. I really like them. I like all of them. I didn't get a clear because I've already got a clear. Can I just apologise in advance for the parrot and the dogs kicking off? My partner's out and we all know they misbehave when he's out. They don't listen to me, they see me as an equal. So I do apologise in advance. So most of my nail prep is already done. I just need to buff off the shiny surface. You need to get that shiny surface off your natural nails because the gel won't stick to the shiny surface. So I'm just buffing all that off, getting all my nails nice and chalky. And then I'm just using a file and I'm just evening out all my nail tips, trying to get them all quite short and the same. And I'll show you why in a minute. Doing something today I've never done before and oh my gosh, it was so much harder than I thought. So much harder. So I'm cleaning my nails now with some nail prep and wipes, just alcohol. Give them a really good clean. And then I'm using a dehydrator, really good dousing of that. And then just a little bit of primer. Don't douse your nails in primer, guys. Just a little tiny bit. And it will soak through your nail plate. Just a tiny bit of primer. So that's all my nail prep done. Look, I've pulled out paper forms. Never ever used paper forms before. But I thought, give it a go. These bottles are not huge. So obviously I didn't want to be doing long extensions. So I thought, I'll do some short little jelly beanie stumpies on my nails. So these forms I'm using, they're quite short and they're really thick. Perfect. So I'm pinching that form at the tip there underneath. I've watched so many videos this past 24 hours on putting on paper forms and doing nails like this. So yeah, just do your own research, guys. Don't do what I do because it's probably all wrong. But I do feel like I've got a good fit on the form. Anyone correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that was a really good snug little fit. I was really happy with that, actually. I liked it. So I've got that all nice and secure now. Like it. Look at that. Is that a good fit? I think that's a good fit. So going off videos I have been watching, they all seem to start with kind of the free edge, the tip area. So I'm going straight in with a little bead and I'm just kind of building a tip and just mapping out where I would, if I was gluing a tip on. This is the thought process I went through. If I was gluing a tip on, where I'd want that tip to be. So I'm kind of lining it up, coming off my nail bed in a straight line, if that makes sense. I'm rubbish at explaining, I'm so sorry, but yeah, I just want it to come straight off my natural nail in a straight line like that. Can you see? And then I'm just gonna kind of fill it in and make a little tip out of it. This video is a long one, guys, as well. I do apologise. I couldn't snip any more out or edit any more out than what I would have liked to. So I've just kind of built a tip there, haven't I? And I'm going to stick that in the lamp now for 30 seconds, just freeze it in place. And I thought it was a bit too transparent, that colour, so I've switched out to the nude. I was using the milky nude, and now I'm using the soft nude. It's just a stronger colour, isn't it? So now I'm kind of just painting over that whole nail bed, getting it as close to my cuticle and sidewalls as I can. Yeah, and I'm just painting it straight over that tip, quite a thin layer. The good thing about this, you can just build it up in small layers. You don't need to get it all done in 1 or 2 layers. Just take your time and just do little thin layers. So now I'm just building that tip up a little bit more. And you'll see me hold my hand upside down from time to time. That just pulls the gel back into the middle where it should be. And I'm also using a little Born Pretty detailer brush just to help me get it closer to them sidewalls and cuticle area. Just to try and make it look more blended. I think I did well though, guys. I didn't do bad at all. So I'll stick that in the lamp for another 30 seconds. And this last bead that I do is just to kind of build up a bit of apex, a bit of strength. I've took the paper foam off now because I feel like the nail's strong enough to hold its own. And I'm just going to add a bit of apex. They're very short, so they didn't need much of an apex. But I did want a little bit more kind of thing in that area. So this is just a little bead to build up a bit of apex and just to strengthen the nail, and then that's going to get a full 60 seconds cure then. So you will notice now I've changed the paper foam. I couldn't get the paper foam I used on the pinky, I couldn't get it to fit snug on this nail. This nail is slightly different to my pinky, and I have seen people customising their foams by cutting little snips out of them and stuff, and I couldn't get it right. I couldn't get that foam to fit this finger. I need to learn how to customise them. So I tried a different foam and this one fit perfect, so that's why I've got a different foam on this finger. It's all going to be trial and error, isn't it? And learning curve for me. Something completely new. So I'm going to do exactly the same on this finger. I think I'll just let you watch this one, guys, because I feel like all I've done is ramble throughout this whole video. So yeah, I'm just going to let you watch. One thing I did do, guys, is pinch these nails because they was a bit flat. I pinched them halfway through curing, and then I put it back in the lamp to finish off the curing, and I just felt like it just pinched them in a little bit and gave them a little bit more of a shape. So that's all that is them. They are pinchers. So you'll see again, last cure, I'm going to stick it in the lamp with them pinchers. And that's them all on, guys. Look at them, look at my thumb. But honestly, they didn't turn out bad. Trust the process. So I'm getting all this tacky layer off now, and I'm just going to show you filing this one pinky. So I like to use a file straight up the sides first and get my sides really nice and straight. I'm using a metal file. I just feel like you can get your edges straighter. And then I'm doing the tip, getting that nice and straight as well. And then I'm going to fly over the top of the nails with, I think I used a 180 grit or a 150. Fly over the top of that nail and just smoothing it all out, making sure there's no divots, no bumps, lumps, stuff like that. And then I'm going to round the sides off. I didn't feel like there was a lot of shaping, it was just these sides here that I felt I had to file and round off a little bit more. Then I'm going to buff off all that shiny surface. No, what am I on about? Buff off all the shiny surface. No, I'm going to buff off. I'm going to buff them and get rid of some of the harsh scratches that this file's done. Oh my God. Now, would you look at that little pinky? How cute and stumpy and short and absolutely perfect. Yes, I will blow my own trumpet. Is that? I love it. Right, guys, so I filed and shaped all these off camera. And because the video's ticked right on, I've not got time to show you the design I did. I did do a design on them. So, what you will see me doing now is a base coat, not a top coat. I did put a base coat on them at this point because I'm doing some stamping on it. If you want to see the design, I'm going to put it up in the next video. The video was just longer than I expected. So yeah, that's going to be it for today, guys. I will leave all links for these products in my description box. Don't forget you can get 20% off using my code Aggie20. Yeah, that's going to be it for today, guys. If you want to see the design, yeah, I'm going to have to put it up in another video. I do some reverse stamping. I will quickly show you briefly the design that I did. But yeah, that's going to be it, guys. Please remember to give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Hopefully, I'll see you all back in my next one. Take care. Bye.